Would it be in 2019? That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. If I was to take out my phone, so you telling me every time I take out my phone to do a selfie, to do a social media post, to do anything, Facebook, I would have to go to a building management to film when the most powerful cameras in the world sit on our phone.
Hard to say the same thing. Are you so weak to say the same thing? Burn a hole into your apprehensiveness and let the wildfire shine and repeat after me like.
How you doing?
Hello?
Did you guys get permission from management to make this, do this?
I'm literally just filming him.
I'm sorry?
I'm literally just filming him.
I understand. But you have to have approval from management to even make videos.
Would it be in 2019? That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. If I was to take out my phone, so you telling me every time I take out my phone to do a selfie, to do a social media post, to do anything, Facebook, I would have to go to a building management to film when the most powerful cameras in the world sit on our phone. Like this is why people get left behind. Like this is why WeWork is popping. This is why co-working and gig economy popping, because people too traditional, man. That old style of doing business. And for those, if you get this on film, the building security gonna come over and say we need to turn off the camera because we got to get permission to film in the building. In 2019 now, it's billions of smartphones with cameras. So every time somebody pull out their phone, they got to go up to the 23rd floor and get permission. Let's think about this. The modern workforce, the future of work, the game is changing.
Away from me, just sacrifice your every last inhibition. I'm on your side. Don't patronize. You know tonight.
Okay, I wouldn't know. There's so many people in there, man.
Yeah.
WeWork is popping.
Yeah, and you know, I've always thought that the coolest aspect is it's, man, just such a built-in networking feature.
Absolutely. Yeah, co-working is phenomenal, and WeWork is one of the companies that's doing it at the highest levels, man. How long you been driving for Uber, man?
About 2.5 years.
Oh, okay. You drive for just them or Lyft or?
You know, I'm set up for Lyft too, but man,
Uber be popping, huh?
Uber's always busy. Like,
that's cool. I think they're playing a bigger. It's the same game at the core, right? Pickup, delivery, but Uber's got Uber Eats and Uber Freight.
Yeah.
And it's just a big business.
that Uber Freight, I got a buddy that does that. He drives old oil parts around the country. I'm like, dude, you need to sign up for Uber Freight, right?
Yeah, because
like,
they cover the insurance. They do. It's some benefit to it too.
well, not only that, if he's already driving from Arizona to Houston,
Yeah.
why not throw another $300 on the back of his
Exactly.
truck, right?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly. That's smart.
yeah, no, I love Uber. I mean, I have so much fun doing it. I actually quit my job 6 weeks ago,
Oh, congrats.
and I was able to because I was like, you know what? Worst case, I can Uber and pay my bills.
This is what I'm talking about, man. I've been telling people there's this stigma that being an Uber driver or a contractor or a freelancer, that's the new way of, man, you get to work when you want to work, how you want to work, set your own schedule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man,
That's
man,
awesome. So
I
you
live
quit
in
your
Deep
job.
Ellum, so-
You quit your job 6 weeks ago, and you're full time now. I mean, you're making all your money with Uber.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Oh, bangs, 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 bangs. Oh, stuff the bag till it bust, break the digi. I'm just running laps around my city, relay. We got off the grits and had to weigh up the shade. Wake and bake, it's gonna be a good day. We don't play. Man, I had to get that money my way. I just put a new pound on the E-way. I bet she gon' do what I say. Bangs, bangs. Same or new, a different day. Navigating through life, trying to find my way. I never wanted to fit in, but still had a place. Trap made me this way, cop it old, selling bangs. But I love how it feel when them bills is paid. They'll say that I grow, but I won't never change. Whenever it's a problem, you hit my line and girl, you knowing that I got you, or enormous colossal. Spot you from a distance.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, welcome to the store, by the way. I'm Josh. I'm one of the managers here at the store.
Oh, that's great.
Super excited
Be fun.
for you to come in. Like, when I heard that you're going to be here, because I've known about your company before we knew that you're going to be here.
Okay, great.
So I was like super excited to
Yeah,
see
man.
like, the digital revolution of like payments and currency, and especially how to get money to our workers faster.
That's the number one thing.
And like I said, it's a huge thing. Like, how do you make technology work better for your employees?
Yeah.
He's my manager, so.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good.
Whenever I'm here. Yeah, whenever he's there. He's between here and LA.
Baylor guy, huh?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what's up.
Yeah, my little brother got drafted out of there his junior year,
Nice.
out of Baylor.
Nice. Football,
basketball, NBA.
What's his name?
Michael Williams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up.
He lives in
What year did he come out?
88.
He came out in 88.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Pistons.
And I appreciate y'all having me
good
here,
stuff.
man. It looks great out there. There's some good people out there too. I
Yeah.
walked in, I was like, oh, there's some moves and shakers already. Good.
Yeah, I love this global leader. This whole series that Michelle created
Yeah.
is amazing. You know, we had TD Jakes last month, then we had Mark Cuban,
Yep.
and it's like having you guys CEOs of your own business owners. It's good for us, good learnings too.
Absolutely.
You know, I take it like I was telling you, I took the TD Jakes series, and I sat down with Edgar, man, and I'm just like. He's like, yeah, I need to start my own business, man. I'm getting working with this, working some
Yeah.
capital, right down, stuff like that. I said, watch this video with TD Jakes.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, he took a lot from that, and
Yeah.
then I got him connected with Ahmad. I said, let me get
With
you.
the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I know you NFL and all that other stuff, but let me just give you some feedback so people can help you out.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know, because
It's a new arena.
brand new for him.
It's a new arena.
Yeah, brand new for him. He's like, I'm starting off. And we were outside. He was in the garage, and I walked over there to him, and I heard him talking. I walked in, and I heard him talking about what he's trying to do in the business, and he's like trying to secure capital. I was like, let me show you something real quick,
Yeah.
and then let me give you some contacts.
For sure.
request is to make sure that you guys put it as high as possible.
As high as possible.
Ahmad, what's up, man? You hanging in there?
I remember, yeah.
Exactly.
So we're live streaming today's event to 162 stores today. So people who don't live here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area and they couldn't make it out live, they can go into the local Microsoft store to the theater in the back and they can watch today's broadcast live as it's happening. So 162 stores except for Australia just because of the time difference, but it's gonna be super exciting that we get to reach.
Sorry, Australia.
The store manager here at the Microsoft store here at North Park Center. And I'm going to be today's moderator with our CEO, Craig Lewis of Big Wage. So let's give him one more round of applause for being out here today. Thank you so much, Craig, for coming out. For any of the small business owners that might be here today or listening via the live stream, what can Gig Wage do to help the small business owners be more productive and save money?
Yeah, saving money is a big thing. So for us, it's really interesting. I always like to look at the stories of our customers. We had a new company that came on. It's a company called Student Success Agency, and they pay hundreds of mentors throughout the country, college level and sometimes high school level. And what they do is they mentor down a notch, and these mentors are all independent contractors. And so they're in different states and they are at different schools and they work different schedules and different amount of time. And for a Student Success Agency, one of the biggest challenges was trying to aggregate and get all these people paid in a streamlined fashion. When they made the move to Gig Wage, they were able to pay hundreds and hundreds of people on a quite regular basis with 3 clicks, right? And so they literally saved hours and hours of time each time that they had to pay somebody. And so when you look at the amount of time savings there, let alone we do it at a fraction of the cost of anywhere else you can do it. And so they're saving not only time and money, but they're empowering this modern workforce. And so now more and more kids are getting help, more and more kids are getting tutored, all because they have more time and more money to apply to their core business. So there's a lot of platforms where you can find those freelancers, but the number one thing I would say is don't actually think of it all that different from hiring, a traditional employee. You want to make sure they're a good culture fit. You want to check references. You want to make sure they can do the job that they say they can do. But yeah, I think, you know, the number one thing is just like really understanding that they need to fit into the culture just like the rest of your team fits into. And so as you're looking at contractors and trying to find the best talent out there, just make sure they're culture fit.
Stuff the bag till it bust, break the digi. I'm just running laps around my city, relay. We got off the grits and had to weigh up the shade. Waking bakers.